Good morning, my all dear class 12th, class 11th students. As in the previous videos of this chapter, we have discussed accounting for non-profit organization and we have discussed till receipt and payment account. As I told that after receipt and payment account, these firms prepare income and expenditure account. These firm prepares income and expenditure account. So let's start the income expenditure account with the meaning of it. It is similar to the profit and loss account of a profit seeking entity and is prepared to ascertain whether the current incomes are in excess of current expenditure or vice versa. In other words, it reveals the surplus or deficit arising out of the organization's activities during a particular period. It is prepared in the same manner in which a trading and profit and loss account is prepared in case of trading organization. It means income and expenditure account are just similar to profit and loss account. Income and expenditure account is similar to profit and loss account. It means all the expenses and losses will be debited, all the incomes will be credited. Okay, only current year's expenses or incomes will be treated in it. The entry of adjustment will be done and vice versa. Hence, all expenses and losses of the revenue nature are recorded on the debit side. As I have told you that all the expenses and losses of current year and of revenue nature will be in the debit side, means in the expenditure column. And all the incomes and surpluses and profits of the current year and of the revenue natures will be on the credit side, means on income column. Special features of income expenditure account, nature of account, it is nominal account. Receipt payment was real account, income expenditure is nominal account. Nature of items, only items of revenue nature are recorded in it, all types of capital nature items are ignored and it will be mentioned in balance sheet. For example, amount of receipt for sale of old furniture will be, not be recorded in it, but profit and loss of that sale of furniture will be treated in it. Omission of opening and closing balance, there is no need to write the opening balance and closing balance of the cash book in the income expenditure account. Adjustments, treatment of adjustment will be done in income and expenditure accounts. It records income and expenditure of current period. As I have already told you that only current year's expenses and incomes will be treated. Only current year's expenses and incomes will be treated in it. Okay. Purpose. For closing balance of the profit of the statement reveals surplus or deficit. It is prepared to find out the surplus or deficiency of the organization. Now let's move to the differences between receipt and payment account and income and expenditure account. Differences between receipt and payment and income and expenditure account. So nature, it is a summary of cash book, means receipt payment is the summary of cash book and income and expenditure is just like profit and loss account. Sides, there are receipt side and payment side. Debit will be receipt and credit will be payment. Here debit side will be expenses and credit side will be losses or incomes, means expenditure and incomes. Type, it is real account and it is nominal account. Opening balance, in it opening balance is mentioned, no opening and closing balance will be written. Okay. Same goes with the closing balance. In it closing balance will be written, in it closing balance will not be written. Capital and revenue, in receipt and payment account, whether it's capital or revenue item, all types of cash items will be written. In this, only revenue nature items will be written. Period, all should payment during the year, whether relating to current, previous or next year, but in income and expenditure only current year items will be written. Adjustment, there no need of treating the adjustment in receipt payment account, but it is necessary to consider the adjustment while preparing the income and expenditure account. Balance sheet, it need not necessary to accompanied by a balance sheet because all revenue as well as capital items are included in it, but after income expenditure account it is necessary to prepare balance sheet. Transfer of closing balance, will for the next period, but here it will be transferred to the capital fund. So this is it for today. From the upcoming videos, we will discuss the balance sheet and do some practical questions of this chapter, and this chapter will come to an end. If you find any type of doubt and difficulties, you can ask. I will be there to help you out in all your needs. Till then, bye bye, students.